The one thing we do have to convince people, especially the East Hampton Star, of, the fishing village was not destroyed in the 1938 hurricane. It was probably maybe 20% of the people moved after the 38 hurricane, but the others moved their houses back, and I think it's an insult to the Red Cross and the hardy people that were there to say it was destroyed, because they did fight back, they stayed. The Red Cross was the one that came in and helped them get back on their feet. They gave them the money to, if they had lost a section of the house, they gave them money to replace things. They fed them for a month or two while they were, and this was all in 38. The fishing village.
A number of people mentioned that, like they've helped my mother and father put the chimney back on the house,
Yeah.
or whatever, you know. And I know and then they would have stayed, but then the Navy came in. That's when really.
Well, that's what it was, and the lease that I'm trying to get a copy of that I donated to the Historical Society.
I will ask for Peggy about that.
I had the lease when my parents died, and I donated to the Historical Society, and it was a lease with the Pennsylvania Railroad, who owned, it's the Long Island Railroad now. They owned all the property there, and they had the water tower to water up the steam engines. So for $25 a year, they piped like 1-inch pipe all through the fishing village.
And that was a lot of money back then, $25.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the people paid $25 for the plot to put their house on, and it was a lease that could be terminated by either party with 30 days notice.
Wow.
So in 1943, when I went in the Navy, at 17 years old, in February, I went in the Navy, and I come back from boot camp. In the 2.5 months I was in boot camp, the railroad had sold the property to the Navy for the torpedo testing range, and the people were given their 30 days notice to either remove their houses, abandon them. If they abandoned them, they would get $300 to get started again someplace else, and the houses would be bulldozed. My father got his house moved over around by the Montauk, what they call Murder Valley.